Hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, for goodness sake. Welcome to List, David Bellamy's Endangered Firefight. You know what? I just want to have fun. No, I've actually never played this before. Um, okay. Oh boy. No idea. Oh, okay. There we go.
Most zebras live in family herds, but not the Grevy zebra. Most of the time, they'd just rather hang out by themselves.
Okay.
The greatest threat to the Grevy zebra comes from people. Poaching's a problem, but the biggest threat is loss of its home. Ranchers want their cattle to graze on the same areas as the zebras. Getting enough water is always a problem. Too many cattle at the watering hole leave no water for the zebras. Recently, Kenya, home to the greatest number of Grevy zebras, suffered through a long drought that did a great deal of damage to the animals.
Okay. Oh boy.
At about 8.5 feet long, the Grevy zebra is the largest member of the wild horse family. An adult Grevy zebra stands about 5 feet tall at the shoulder. In horse lingo, this equals about 15 hands. A hand is 4 inches.
Excuse me.
This rare zebra was once found as far north as Egypt. In more recent history, Grevy zebra have been found in the southern Sudan, Ethiopia, northern Kenya and Somalia. Probably fewer than 7,000 Grevy zebra live in the wild, mainly in northern Kenya. A very few may still live in Ethiopia.
Boy. Let's see. I like a good word search, but I don't know. I do a time limited
When water's available, the Grevy zebra drinks each day. During times of drought, most zebras move to places where it's easier to find water.
I mean, isn't that most animals? What? Oh, okay. Balance. This wasn't even necessary to be done. But screw it.
War threatens many of the countries where the Grevy zebra lives. In countries like Somalia, there's an enormous amount of military activity, and that's bad news for all species, including the Grevy zebra. In many of the countries, terrible poverty leaves people looking for any way to make a living, and poaching's an easy way to feed a hungry family. At about 8.5 feet long,
Okay.
the greatest threat to the Grevy zebra comes from people. Poaching's a problem, but the biggest threat is loss of its home.
Okay,
Ranchers.
3 fragments.
War threatens
2
many of the countries
fragments?
where the Grevy.
Okay. There we go.
Even though days are very hot in the near desert, the Grevy zebra is most active during the day. The zebra grazes most of the day with a snooze in the middle of the day and sleeps at night. War threatens many of the countries where the Grevy zebra
I
lives.
don't understand the fragments. What?
Bind the thread. Bind the thread.
What the? Oh no. But then, oh, right. So, like, what? Black and... Wait. Not black and gray? I have no idea. zebras feed on grasses? What? Here. Okay,
The greatest threat to the Grevy's zebra comes from people. Poaching's a problem, but the biggest threat is loss of its home. Ranchers want their cattle to graze on the same areas as the zebras. Getting enough water is always a problem. Too many cattle at the watering hole leave no water for the zebras. Recently, Kenya, home to...
Okay.
War threatens many of the countries where the Grevy's zebra lives. In countries like Somalia...
Near... No, not war.
At about 8.5 feet long, the Grevy's zebra is the... Most zebras live in family herds, but not the Grevy's zebra. Most of the time, they'd just rather hang out by... This rare zebra was once found as far north as Egypt. In more recent history, Grevy's zebra have been probably fewer than 7,000 Grevy's zebra live in...
Is there something I'm missing?
Even though days are very hot in the near desert, the
okay. What?
You found one. Find two more.
Darn. No, no. Okay.
That's one. Find one more and you've got the solution. Find the tile that looks like this one.
For God's sake.
To be the best friend you can to zebras, learn all you can about them. Read newspaper articles, listen to television news, or visit your local library. When you read or hear a story about African wildlife in danger from war or political unrest, write to support groups campaigning to preserve endangered wildlife around the world. Ask them to do whatever they can to help the African nations solve their problems and help wildlife.
Find the tile that looks like this one.
RW?
When a zebra is born, it looks around and picks the closest thing to call mum. This is called imprinting because the foal makes an imprint in its mind of what mum looks like. The real mother stays with the foal and away from other zebras, so her foal imprints on her. For the first 2 days, a foal can imprint on almost anything that moves, and once it's made up its mind who mum is, it won't change. A smart mum keeps everyone away so baby doesn't imprint on the wrong zebra, on a human, or even a jeep.
You've found 2. The solution will lie under number 3.
Like all members of the horse family, Grevy zebras graze. That's to say, they eat grasses. The zebras eat the grasses that are too tough for most animals, always an advantage in their near-desert home. The stripes of a Grevy zebra are much closer together than other zebras.
For God's sake. For goodness sake. There we go. Just had to come for me.
Some experts think that stripes help zebras tell each other apart, a bit like fingerprints do with people. The Grevy zebras are very stylish. Even their short, bushy manes have stripes. Zebras are not always black and white. At birth, a zebra foal is black and brown. When it's 4 months, the coat changes colour to black and white.
I actually never knew that.
The Grevy zebra lives in a special habitat of near desert. Because long periods of drought are common in that part of the world, the Grevy zebra sometimes makes migrations to other areas where water's more available. As soon as the rains return, the Grevy zebra makes its way back home. The baby zebra, called a foal, can run and walk within an hour of its birth. Its mum has to keep moving to find food, and baby must be prepared to go along. The best way you can help is to encourage governments, here and in Africa, to find a balance between the needs of people and the rights of wildlife. You could even start a letter-writing campaign. Kids hardly ever write letters, but when they do, people pay attention.
Of course, I've never been big too. There we go. Round heads. Great. Back to... Okay, so... Okay,
Find the thread.
Not hearing. Not beaks. Oh boy. Tic-tac-toe on a time limit. Excellent.
Northern spotted owls hate to be hot. Their thick feathers are like wearing a down jacket year-round. In the Pacific Northwest, where the owls live, the weather's cool in summer and winters are cold and stormy. Just the kind of weather it likes.
Oh, here we go. What? Oh, right, yeah, eyesight. Why was I thinking hearing? Owls have good hearing? That's cool. Oh,
Bind
no.
the thread.
Today, northern spotted owls live in the Pacific Northwest, from British Columbia south to the San Francisco Bay. Between 3,000 and 5,000 northern spotted owls, including about 2,000 breeding pairs, live in the wild.
Alert. Heads. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Brown. Spotted. Okay, now where's eyes and feathers? Oh, feathers. Come on, eyes. Where are eyes? Where is eyes? Come on. No. Oh my god, please don't tell me they... Oh boy. Spotted. Nest. Oh wait, that's an eye. What am I thinking? God's sake. Okay, feathers. Owl. We need owl. Come on, where is owl? Oh, there's owl. Now we just need brown. There we go.
The northern spotted owl prefers to live in old-growth forests. Today, only about 10% of the forests in North America are old-growth. Many of these forests are thousands of years old. Some have been around since the Declaration of Independence was signed.
God, I wasn't going to think it was active that day. It's active during the day.
Spotted owls can turn their heads in almost a full circle, 270 degrees to be precise.
No, not feet. Nest. There we go. Use their... something with an L. Cut. Oh, not freeze. Oh, wait. Yeah, we know that.
Bind the thread.
Oh, wait, we got that, don't we?
Bind the thread.
Factory.
Bind the thread.
Okay, where were we?
Bind the thread.
Northern spotted owls can live in old and mixed forests. Old-growth forest means that the forests have never been logged. These forests give the owl cool shade, plenty of places to roost and nest, and open spaces to fly and hunt.
And that would be it for today. We'll be coming back to this on Wednesday. I'll see you all then. Bye.